Well, hello guys, welcome to episode 5, the final episode of the FC20 versus Afterparty, whatever you want to call it. Basically, we've gone on one more season from the end of the versus save, which was a competition against two other creators, and we've seen if we basically can improve on last season's pretty decent finish. And we come now to the last game of the season, which we'll show on camera against FC Utrecht, and it has gone fantastically well. I mean, you look at where we are, it's not great, but we are 10 points beyond where we finished last season on 53 points. So we would have been where Groningen was. We've had some cracking victories. It's been really, really impressive in recent times. So the last game you guys saw was the game against ADO Den Haag, I believe. So then we went away to Eredivisie, who were certainly a team that we needed not to losing. And old Queensy came in. He's hardly played a game, but he came in and scored a goal, which was really nice. And then we've gone on a fascinating run. 1-0 win over Vitesse Arnhem. Great result. Bergeren getting a goal. Sparta, 2-1 win over them. Clemenza and Russen, who has been outstanding. We'll just look at him in a second. NEC Breda, this was stupid. Look at this result, 5-5. We were 4-1 up at half time. Goals from Karaman, 2, Russinen and Espinoza, 4-1 up. And then I mentioned this on Twitter. I walked off to do something and just let it play out until half time, and came back and it was 4-4 at half time. So that was fun. And Pantic got a goal in the end to put it all level, but it was mad result, absolutely mad. Probably should have won it in the end, but we had a good few chances, so that was a bit of a disappointing one not to win. I mean, we have not scored, that's probably the most amount of goals I think we've scored in the league, and we didn't win the game. Beat Groningen 2-1, really important victory as they're right behind us. Pantic and Rusian. Topos, great name, 2-1 win. Espinoza with a couple. We didn't look all that solid in that game, but we got through it. In fact, these three games are really hard. 2-1 win over Wilhelm 2, Espinoza and Juncker, and then we chucked a friendly in. Then it gets even harder, so we played Vitesse Arnhem away, who were doing fantastically well. Espinoza with the only goal. It was a real tight game. And we drew with Emmen 2-2, another game which was a little bit disappointing. I had chances right at the end to finish it off. I felt we should have probably done that. Cracking 2-0 home victory over PSV. Deserved it completely, Rusian and Karaman. And then the last game we played, second place, AZ Alkmaar away from home. In the end, they won 3-2. They went 3-0 up. They deserved it. They were much better than we were. We scored 2 goals with Karaman getting them, but if we'd have got back into it, it would have been very, very unjust, I think. They absolutely dominated it. So let's go and play the game against Utrecht, see how things finish. I'm not going on to play in the playoffs. If we get there, this is the last episode. Really, I just wanted to see how many points we would end up with, and whether we would beat last season's, which we have done potentially if we win this by 13 points, because I can add up. Team we're going with, Rusian up top. He's been outstanding. Let's just have a little look at him. He just looks a 2.5-star player, but he has got better and better. 13 goals in the Eredivisie, which is brilliant. 20 goals overall. Really, really impressive. Karaman, after his 2 goals in the last game, of course he's playing. Espinoza and Pantic as our attacking midfielders, with Busquets and Abidjania just behind. Juncker, Bijan, Phillips, who's come in and held his place, to be honest, and Trupe on the right as our defence. And Sarr, since Gabue went out, we've had Sarr in goal, and all has been good. Very similar team they're playing, slightly more defensive, with Janssen in that defensive midfielder slot. So sort of similar setup. Right then, let's see what we can do. I think it'd be absolutely fantastic to go out and... Ooh, I don't want to quit the game and go out and do this and finish off with a positive result. It's been a really fun end of the season, just getting those performance after performance after performance. Well, it hasn't quite been like that. We've had to work hard each game. We haven't smashed anyone, but we've looked pretty damn good. And Espinosa, that was feel there was a chance there if we had managed to just open up a little hole in the defence there. Pantic, maybe it's another chance here for us, is there? Busquets, and it's on to Karaman. I think that might have been offside. No. Well, we are dominating early days here. Really, really looks good. Busquets has it. What's he going to do? No, he's gone back. I think that's sensible, and that's what we've got. I don't think we need to go attacking. We look solid. I think last time it was a 0-0 draw. Hopefully we can do a bit better than that for you today. Oh, and over the top from Ruzian, who I've really enjoyed using. He's been outstanding. We'll shout, demand more. We're playing well, but we're not getting the chances, not seeing the chances. 17 shots, my God. 31 minutes and we've got 17 shots. And if they score here, I'm not going to be bloody happy. That's a terrible ball. You saw that was what was happening there all day. Abidjani, is he going to have a shot? Oh, that's a rubbish shot. 74% possession. We look dominant. Wilhelm Janssen has injured. That's the defensive midfielder. They've just brought another one in there, so that's fine. Right, well, 0-0, which is maybe a little bit surprising. We certainly weren't bad, but we certainly feel we should be maybe putting some of these chances away. We're going to go a little more attacking, I think, in the second half. See what we can come up with. Pantic, he's been another decent player. Houston, we have a problem. Well, he's run through us. Are they going to have a chance here? It'd be typical. Oh, it's gone in. It's gone in. Oh my. Well, is it going to be one of those days? I haven't had one of those days in a while, but often felt like we're going to have one, and we haven't. Abidjania here. Oh, over the top. Ruzian. I still don't know how to say his name. Show some passion. It'll be a really disappointing end to the season if we finish with 2 losses, particularly as what we've been doing in recent times has been so good. At least you guys have actually seen a goal. That's positive, isn't it? Right, we've held on to that one. Busquets into Abidjania. Abidjania wide to Pantic. He's gone all the way the other side. Juncker. Nice shot. Might have been a better. I feel that was a corner, but don't mind me. Still going at them hard. 25 shots and not being quite as good this second half. Ruzian, oh, it's in. Is that offside? It's. Oh, come on. Oh. We've been robbed, absolutely robbed there. Oh dear, come on, get creative. We are creating the chances. I'm not going to change that. What I might do is bring on Clemenzia here, who has got a shot on him. We've seen that. Busquets is not the most creative of players, so maybe that's what we need to do. Lovely ball, Pantic. Trupe. Come on. Oh, it's gone wide. Come on. Oh, dear. Well, it doesn't matter in the end. I'm not too worried about it. But, I'd have liked to go out with a win. Oh, dear me. Thiago Sarr. A couple of chances, right? In fact, they've had the clear-cut chance. Well, Pantic, he beats his man. He looks absolutely fantastic. He's sort of been a late bloomer in this side, really. Ruzian, It's in. I told you he got a shot on him. Clemenzia. That is in the back of the net. Very, very good. Right, so can we make the most of this? We're going to bring off Kierman and put on Zucchini. There's another chance. Right, and see what happens here. Ruzian, ball through. Espinosa. Oh, come on, Zucchini. Oh, it's harsh. It's harsh. We're working hard here. They're going to have a chance now. Dear me. Oh, just wide. Bloody hell. What a way to end this. Come on. Come on. Right at the end here. Juncker. Oh, it's straight into Leandro Paes' hands. So it looks a terrible kick, but I guess it's not. Well, they managed to get it, and they're straight through the defence here. And, well, I think we deserve that save, if anything. We're still going at them. I mean, it will be 11 points higher than we finished last season if it finishes like this. And still time. Still time for both teams to score. Come on, get there. Oh, is it them? Oh, well saved. Thiago Sarr held on to it beautifully. He goes long though. And Pantic, who has had this defender on toast all day. And it's straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Need to be shooting with more power than that, mate. No, I'm happy enough. We haven't lost. It's a 1-1 draw. And we couldn't catch anyone up. We weren't going to lose. And that's what it is. 1-1. Ruzian with the goal. No, it's Clemenzi with the goal. Ruzian should have got a goal, but we were ruled offside. So, 5.89 million we get. As I say, we're not going to go forward unless you guys desperately want to see this. I am going to be leaving it there. So, how did we finish? It was in 5th, 64 points. I think that's absolutely fantastic. Just 6 losses, a plus 18 goal difference, 18 wins. Really, really pleased with that. Really happy with the way we played. I mean, you look at the stats here in the league. Arusian 13 goals. We were spreading that around brilliantly. Assists wise, we were getting good assists from all over the place. Chance creation, it's been outstanding. Espinosa and Pantic, who hasn't played all the games, has done very, very well. Maybe we should have played him more. But finally, average ratings. The man who did everything was Espinosa. And you look at those stats. 10 goals, 7 assists from that attacking midfielder role. That is his role. Absolutely brilliant. Queens, he hardly played at all. But Ruzian in 4th there. For a youngster, I think that's a wonderful, wonderful thing to see. It's nothing more satisfying in this game than getting a youngster from your youth team to actually work and become part of that first team and be successful. And that's kind of what we've done here. Right then, guys, that is it from this save. As I said, unless you guys desperately want to see the last episode, the conclusion of the playoffs, that's where we're going to leave it. Thank you very much for watching this. If you have continued on from the versus save, I thoroughly appreciate that. A new versus save will be coming very shortly, within the next month. It is going to be massive. Many creators, more than usual. Look out for that. Next Sunday, not entirely sure what I'm going to be putting there. Something. You'll have to wait and find out. But until then, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you next time. Cheers. Goodbye.